And now for a Mail Today exclusive. Over 5,000 people have been killed in Nepal's horrific tragedy. And as international help pours in from across the globe, quake survivors were left with a bitter aftertaste. Pakistan supplied ready-to-eat beef meals to the Hindu-majority nation in the immediate aftermath of its worst earthquake in 8 decades. Now, under Nepalese law, there is a blanket ban on cow slaughter. The Nepalese government has said that it will order an internal inquiry to verify the matter as well as raise the matter diplomatically with Pakistan. The Nepalese government has also said that India will be informed of these key developments. So it's become a bit of a diplomatic crisis between Pakistan and Nepal. Let me quickly also show you this particular copy of Mail Today. It's in the edition, the front page of Mail Today newspaper. I'd like the camera to actually zoom in and show you what exactly are we showing right now. This is the story that we are talking about on the front page of Mail Today. It says, Pak serves beef to Nepal, quake hit. Now, ready-to-eat meals with beef masala, arrive in a Hindu-majority nation which by law prohibits cow slaughter. An internal inquiry has begun. Now, this could be, and through the course of this broadcast, we will try and get in a word from Astha Saxena from Mail Today, who actually got us this particular story, as well as Manugya Loiwal, who joins us on the ground to give us the perspective of how Nepal is actually looking at this aid. Now, Astha, let me quickly come across to you. This particular news story that you actually give, it was discovered. Just take us through when exactly these packets were discovered, relief material that was, provided by Pakistan to Nepal. When is that Nepalese authorities discovered that this is actually beef?
Hi, Sanket. Actually, on Tuesday night, I was talking to this doctor, okay, and he was sharing the pictures and everything from Nepal, of the hospitals and the places. And during our conversation, he started talking about the food, okay. Then he told me that he along with his friends, went to airport to collect the food material that has come from Pakistan. And they found beef packets, the packets there, which had beef masala. I was equally surprised to hear that. To confirm the news, I asked him if he can send me the pictures of the food supplied. Within minutes, he sent me the photos and he told me that these are the pictures. We are not eating it. We are going to hotels. But many of the people don't know. And we don't know how will they go about it. So this is the way I got to know about this.
Okay, Asa, do stay on with us. Let's also go across to Dr. Balwinder Singh, who's on the phone line with us now. Dr. Balwinder Singh, according to your report, Astha, has been quoted as saying, Mr. Singh, you have been quoted as saying that when we reached the airport to collect the food items from Pakistan, we found packets of ready-to-eat meals, including packets of beef masala. Could you just elaborate in greater detail what happened next? I believe a number of patients, a number of doctors refused to accept this aid.
Actually, our medical team arrived at Kathmandu on Sunday. Surprisingly, on airport, we got a packet from Pakistani relief material containing beef with potatoes. It was shocking to see that. The packet is still with us.
Okay, how many packets were there in all? Because, Dr. Balwinder Singh, I'm just giving the benefit of doubt at this moment. This could perhaps, of course, it's a diplomatic nightmare and a blunder by Pakistan. To give beef or to supply beef, this is of course ready to eat material. From the photographs that we have, and you can perhaps throw more light, the photograph actually shows that this is potato bhujia and beef masala. So it's a ready to eat meal. So it's a genuine human error on the part of the Pakistani authorities, but perhaps a diplomatic nightmare or a blunder.
Yeah, actually, it's a very sensitive thing. I don't want to comment anything about that. The thing is that we went there for food, and surprisingly we got that material there. That's all I want to say.
Now, Dr. Singh, before we let you go, one more comment. How many people were banking on this aid? I believe there were doctors, there were patients at the Beer Hospital. There are a couple of Indian doctors there as well, from the Ram Manohar Lohia Hospital, Safdarjung Hospital, AIMS. How many people were banking on this aid? Because, every little aid that is coming in is very crucial at this moment.
First 2 days, there was shortage of food here in Kathmandu in first 2 days. So nobody sees that what you are getting. Everybody wants food. Whatever you get, you eat. And we were also doing that. We were starting to open that packet. But when we read that, it was beef with that potato cheese or something, masala like that. So it was very surprising for us.
Dr. Singh, did you then bring the matter, in the notice of the authorities? Because I believe now there is an inquiry that has been ordered.
We were busy there in like hospitals, and we didn't have time for that. So it was like that only. Like it was like for us, it was like how come the beef is like sent to this Nepal? Like we were like that only. It was a surprise for us.
And Dr. Singh, you said that you were...
I don't want to comment more on this thing because it's a very sensitive issue.
Absolutely, but you said that there was a sense of shock. You were shocked when you actually looked at the packet.
When you get I don't eat beef, and it's very surprising for me. Like when the earthquake is there.
All right, we seem to have lost that line with Dr. Balwinder Singh, but he was the doctor at that moment at the Beer Hospital. Let me see if I have Manugya now with us. Asa, do stay on with us. Manugya Loiwal, our correspondent, is actually on the ground. Manugya, it's an absolutely shocking story. It's an absolutely shocking story of Pakistan, perhaps. Maybe, let's give them the benefit of doubt. Maybe some Babu over there, in his ignorance, passed this aid on to Nepal without realizing that there are sensitivities involved.
Well, it's not just about a case of sheer ignorance. It could have been intentional also, because that's a regular food in that country. And sending food packets from there, it could have been just another food packet for them. But it's not on similar grounds as far as Nepal is concerned. And that's why it's a diplomatic nightmare. Not only the diplomatic relations that Nepal and Pakistan share, which has not always been extremely good, but this, of course, is expected to give them the benefit of doubt, because it might have been a human error on the part of some official who was packing the food to be sent to Nepal. But beyond that, of course, there should have been a check by the higher authorities. Unlike what has been happening from India and across the world, they have been concerned about what is being sent, how much is being sent, and why is it being sent, on whether it will be used by the people of Nepal or not. It's not just about stocking and piling up things and sending them to a country which is in dire need of it because of a natural calamity and a natural disaster. But beyond that, there is a need of sensitivity which somehow has been lacking on part of Pakistan, at least in this case.
Now, Manugya, do stay on with us, and I'll request the camera to actually zoom in on page number 12, which of the Mail today, which actually shows the story in greater detail. Asa, if you are with us, you can perhaps also elaborate on this particular portion of the story. This photograph actually shows that the aid has reached Nepal, and then the next photograph shows those packets, and on that packet it mentions where it has been made, and secondly it mentions what are the contents. So potato bhujia and beef masala. Now this was distributed, this was sent to the hospital. Remember, food is in very short supply at this moment, so every little food packet is very, very important and comes as relief. But perhaps the religious sensitivities were not kept in mind at this moment, which is something which has become a huge political disaster as far as Nepal and Pakistan are concerned. Now, Asta, your report also mentions the sequence, the chronology, what exactly happened once these packets were discovered to the sheer horror by doctors. A top Nepal government official, you are quoting in your report as saying that the matter has been conveyed to the Prime Minister Sushil Koirala and the intelligence chief, and they've already started an internal inquiry. That means the establishment there in Nepal is taking very serious note of this, let's call it lapse.
Yeah, as soon as we got to know about the story, we started to contact the officials from Nepal as well as from Pakistan government. We contacted we also contacted spokesperson for Pakistan Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Tasneem Aslam. When I told her about the issue, she said she wasn't aware about the issue, and she told me that the packets were dispatched by National Disaster Management Authority, Government of Pakistan. After her quote, I went through that website, the National Disaster Management Authority's website, where I found a press release where they have said that food material and various things like tents, meals and blankets, they have been sent to Nepal on 28th of April, which was the date when doctor told me that they have received the material. So after that, I also went to the website of Pana Food Processing Center, which has
for the benefit of our viewers, Asta, for the benefit of our viewers, this Pana Food is actually the company that has manufactured this food packet.
Yeah, and on their website, it says that they supply 2 brands of product, and it's for Pakistan Army, known as Meal Ready to Eat, and Emergency Pack Ration. This is basically, they have mentioned this on their website, that they supply, and also they have also said that they provide food to civil population during natural calamities like earthquakes and floods. This is what This is all what we have got from their website only.
Okay.
From Pana Foods Food Processing Center.
Absolutely, absolutely. Asta, also, if you could just take us through the Nepalese law, the law that we are actually talking about.
Right.
What exactly is that law which prohibits the eating of beef?
Right. This law is the first civil code of Nepal, the Milwaukee Ain of 1864. Okay, this states that nobody is allowed to eat or slaughter cow, and it will lead to. Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. Please go on.
Hello.
Yes, Astha. Let me also quickly complete. Your report says that the first civil code of Nepal, the Milwaukee Ain of 1854, and the camera will show us this report, stated that this kingdom, of course it talks about Nepal as a Hindu kingdom at that moment, is the only kingdom in the world where cows, women and Brahmins may not be killed. It trumpeted Nepal as the purest Hindu kingdom and simultaneously signaled to Nepalese citizens that Hindu religious creeds would be the law of the land. But an amendment in 1990 to the civil code made cow slaughter punishable by 12 years in prison. So that's really the Nepalese law as far as cow slaughter is concerned, which has been mentioned in Astha's report. So it'll be very interesting to see. Astha, are you still there?
Hello.
Yes, Astha, can you hear me? Yeah, Astha, my final question to you is, have you heard from the Pakistani establishment on this diplomatic blunder?
I tried calling Lima Zubaira. She is the spokesperson from NDMA, but her phone was not reachable. I've also dropped her a message, so I'm hoping that we'll get some revert today also. Okay.
Asta Saxena, many thanks, and many thanks for actually getting us this exclusive story. It'll be interesting to see whether Pakistan actually, number one, apologizes. Number one, first realizes that there has been a blunder. Number two, apologizes for that blunder. And number three, what really is going to happen as far as the Nepalese authorities are concerned in the form of their inquiry that they have actually ordered in this case. Asta Saxena as well as Manugya Loiwal, many thanks for getting us this Mail Today exclusive at this moment.